across the room, slowly, seductively, as she began to slide her soft, pale hands up Dexter's hard, muscular, hair-roughened chest. He grabbed a hold of her delicate wrist and roughly pushed her away. Why is writing so hard? It's okay, Jill. You can do this. You pulled rounds out of hats before. You can do it again. You know, you cannot do that. What? You can't have Mrs. Harrington meet Mr. Hamilton in the barn when you had him in the house in the previous scene, which would have supposedly taken place only a moment earlier. It would be far better for him to encounter her in the hallway. Right. That way, the argument would take place in the hallway. Then I won't have to have that troublesome ballroom scene. It was always kind of a sticky scene anyway. A romance novel. A lovey, gooey story full of romance and conflict that gets you in all the feels. If the author can piece two sentences together and not ride on the coattails of every basic trope and stereotype known to man, will the guy get the girl? Will the butler steal her away? Find out in Revolting Characters by Christy Lee Robinson. No, you have to have the ballroom scene. But why? You're forgetting the marriage proposal, ma'am. There's no way he'd propose to her immediately after catching him in the arms of another woman. Right, but nothing happened. Oh, I've had quite enough of this. I'm going to talk to her. Who the heck are you? Who am I? You know who I am, my dear. You created me. How does she not recognize the characters in her own novel? Mrs. Hamilton, what are you doing here? I've had enough of this. I'm going to tell her. Tell me? Tell me what? Mrs. Hamilton, if I'm not bothering you, I must have your answer. Will you marry me? No, Dexter, I'm not going to marry you. What? What? I'm not going to marry him. I just caught him kissing his chambermaid in his study. But you have to marry me. Doesn't she? Well, no, I am not going to marry you, and I do not care what she says. I'm going back to London. There's a man there who asked for my hand, Hunter Parkinson? Might I ask, who's Hunter? A delightful gentleman. Huh, he's arrogant, rude, boring, boorish. You want to marry this man? He is not that bad. Oh, yes, he is. I should know. I'm the one who made him up. Well, that is exactly what I've come here to talk to you about. We all have been talking, and we find it best that perhaps you resume your former occupation and forget this whole writing thing. What do you mean? I believe she's trying to tell you, miss, that perhaps you lack the creative vision necessary to carry out and create a aesthetically pleasing. What are you babbling about? You suck, dear. What? This cannot be happening. I mean, you cannot have seriously had a conference to discuss my talent. You are all characters in my novel. Exactly. Who know better than we? How truly talentless you are. Oh, you are all ridiculous. Let me change some things. I've come to claim my bride. You have no bride here, sir. Oh, Hunter, you've come to save me from the wretched, horrid, cold claws of a marriage. Will you stop writing me like that? Hey, I thought it was going well. Why do I have to sound so helpless? It's a period piece. Women were dependent on men back then. That is no excuse for your inability to develop more interesting characters. Hey, my characters are interesting. The only options you have given me to choose from for a husband are between two very stark stereotypes. One who will cheat on me, any other who is so in love with himself, and when it occurred to him to be unfaithful. Well, Dexter, who are you again? He is faithful to you. Well, eventually. You guys get married, you catch him cheating, and you leave him. Oh, but then he goes all the way to America to get you back, and you guys live happily ever after, just like in my favorite stories. No, far too much work. He, quite frankly, isn't worth my trouble. It'd be far easier to stay here and marry Hunter. He may be boring, but at least he's not going to cheat on me. Plus, he's rich. Maybe I could take a lover. Why? Hunter's attractive enough. Have you ever had to hold a conversation with him, darling? Well, no. Hunter! You're gonna get a good bride today, man. Lord, give me patience. Hunter! Yes, my lady. Quit strutting about and talk to the woman. Right. I'm not quite certain what to say. Oh, for goodness sakes, am I the insane one around here? My dear country maiden, let us take the journey to the city together. We will live out our final days in wedded bliss till the last drop of our life is drained from us, like a sad last final viewing of a newborn kitten caught under a carriage wheel in December. Oh! What is your problem? Hey, I didn't write that. That was all him. I am terribly sorry, my lady. I do not know what came over me. No, it's okay. It's pretty much how I imagined you. Though I probably would have written it quite like that. That is exactly the kind of thing you would have written. This is what I've been talking about. See, you were saying quite similar from me earlier. Oh, Hunter, I would never marry you. You're so arrogant, rude, boring, boorish, blah, 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 blah. I don't even remember what you said at this point. It was 1,000 words long. Hey, I'm pretty sure I remember making a point in those 1,000 words. A point you probably could have made in less than 1,000 words. Hey, rude, you know? Really, really rude. I don't remember writing you like that. Ma'am, please, I don't mean to interrupt, but I must know. Will you marry me? For the last time, Dexter, N-O! I guess you can think about it a moment longer. I demand you step away from my fiancé at once, you pipsqueak! Who are you calling pipsqueak? Do you challenge me, Parkinson? Yes. Yes, I do. Pistols at dawn. Challenge accepted. No, 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 no. Don't you see what you're doing? These are one-dimensional, boring, pointless characters. And Jeeves, he's been standing there for 7 pages, not doing or saying anything at all. I did not believe it was my place, miss. Don't you dare try to justify her bad writing! I do not mean to insult you, my dear, but I cannot be in this story no more. Come on, Hunter. Hey, you can't just go. Why ever not? Because excuse, I didn't write you leaving. There. You're not getting it. I don't want you writing me. You're not good. Well, if I don't write you, you don't exist. I would rather not exist than be written in a story like this. Come on, Hunter. Me? Yes. Yes, Milady. Let us go to the city together. We will live out. Shut up before I change my mind. Yes, Milady. Hey, come back. You can't just... That's it. Life is over. It's over. I guess you guys can go too. Wait, please. Well, I may have lost my love today, but maybe one day, maybe not the next day. Next Tuesday? No, sir. You have the trip to Mo's country home next Tuesday. Right. A could move that to Wednesday.
I wouldn't, sir. You know how she gets.
Right. Well, Thursday.
I do not see why not, sir.
Right. Then Thursday, I shall get my love back. And like the lark singing on the trees, I will. Jeeves, my loyal servant, why would you do this to me?
I simply could take it no longer, sir.